Okay, people. This is that battle. Okay, cool. It's that battle. So basically, what happened? Basically, to the naked eye, what happens is Murda Mook mom just passed like a month, 2 or 3 months ago. Brizz Rawsteen came in there, and him and T Top performed. And during some point in the battle, Brizz Rawsteen said, "And fuck something like fuck your mother. She fuck like your mother's a bitch or something like that." That like kind of rocked Murda Mook. He got tight, but he held it together. Cal was like, "Yo, this could be over right now." He told Murda Mook that he was ready to pop. So um, Mook was like, "Nah, he good." But while they let them rap, the first Briz and T Top went first. When it was Murda Mook and Cal time to go, they was rapping, and Briz kept doing like really weird stuff, like antagonistic. And I want to go back and show some of that. Um, that's Mook swinging and whatever. But and that's T Top. That's what he did. You know what I'm saying? He just was doing, you know, securing the perimeter or whatever. Boom. Okay. That's the fight. It's going down. All right. So that's it for now. But what you see when it goes in. Okay, the battle took September 9th. I mean September, which is the ninth month, on the seventh day. Boom. 9 plus 7 is 16. 1 plus 6 is 7. In the year 2017. I mean, 2000. In the year 2019. When you add 2019, it comes out to 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. So we have 7 and 3. 3 plus 7 is 10. Look at what that looks like. That looks like we went in the last video and told you that the 1 is phallus and the 0 is a womb. So we see this battle is heavily regarding sexuality. But what it's really fighting is for the reinstatement of the feminine principle, the Om, the Ma, not the Om, the Ma, not Om. I was looking at this and I said Om, the Ma versus the Pa. You know, okay. So it says in here you see DAL. Boom, Dale. Dale is a can company that serves veggies and fruits. Now, again, I'm not being disrespectful to anybody. I'm just saying, just conveying knowledge. Veggies, vegetables are considered people that's like alive, but your brain doesn't really work. Your brain dead, basically. You're a vegetable. A lot of people are considered to be vegetables that are alive and walking around because of how undeveloped their thought process is and how they are so robotic in their behavior and they don't really ponder the great mysteries of life. Anyone they consider, the people that run the program consider anyone who has not woken up enough to start pondering the mystery of their existence and life, but just follow religion or what someone tells them that doesn't really have any type of really depth to it, to be a vegetable, so to speak. Fruits is a derogatory name for homosexuals. We already seen the thing in the last video with the tranny, the thing in the last thing with the tranny top, T top. We seen the thing with the Mook and with the MO, the Mo. So we know that part. And Dale. Dale, I've been watching a series lately by Daphne Springs, a comedian. She has a character on her show named Dale. She's a female. And there's a guy named Delay. The skit she does, she's like a victim. Delay is a con artist. She's her boyfriend. He's a con artist. And he's always swindling her out of money and putting her in situations, using her identity, like taking stuff from her, like by words. He's finessing her. Dale is his partner helping him do it. She always comes there and help him. And that's kind of what's going on now in this world. The feminine principle is being abused. That's Daphne Spring. Delay by the masculine principle or the patriarchal system. Dale are the females that want to be a part of the patriarchal system and they want to hold him down. That's what's going on. That's where the Dale comes in at. And that's delay. That's what I was talking about earlier. Okay. In here we see Al, which is Alabama. Boom. The song "Oh Susanna, Don't You Cry for Me." I came from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. Boom. La is a musical note. Do, re, mi, la, so, fa, ti, do. Ba is one of the spirit, means the soul, in Egyptian, the non-attributes of the soul. Ma, we know the mother. Okay, over here we have. All right, no, that's something else. L.A. We already did Cal, C-A, Cali, and now we have L.A. California keeps being a big reference in this whole scenario, in this whole thing. And it's a conjunction. Oh, we have RD. That's abbreviation for road. When you write road, is RD. Old Town Road. Little Nas X just had a song about a super smash that like rocked the charts, and he came out saying that he's a homosexual. No coincidence. Tranny, homosexual, Mook, Mo, T-Top, Old Town Road, Nas X. A lot of stuff is coming. And the first Nas, he's Nas, Little Nas X. There's already a Nas. He's Little Nas X. So that right there is showing you what they're saying is there's a new agenda coming. There's a new way of life that's coming. And Mar is short for Merkaba, Merkaba, or Macabre, which is your light body. It's when you reach a certain level of enlightenment and you have sex, doing your what they people call orgasm, which is an orgasm. There's a field that comes around you, and that field or shield is like almost like a ship, and it will transport you from here to somewhere else. MUR is also Mar or Mars. Now we got to go over here real quick. Oh, no, we don't. Not yet. ND right here, North Dakota. You got DA in Dakota. North Dakota is decoder. North, upward, Dakota. It's telling you up north. When you go north in the last video, you have to watch the last video to see what I'm talking about. The last video I showed you the dome. Up or north from any place on the earth is going to be that dome. That's what you need to be decoding, that we're in this dome on this flat plane. Okay. If you look at, I got to show you this. I'm going to pause it. Okay. So, this is what's going on right here. Let me move this. Alright, cool. Try to focus a little bit. Move back, maybe. Alright, here we go. It's not focusing too good. Okay. It'll focus at some point. As you can see, you got Calico at the top and T-Top at the top. And I want to show you this one that's even better. Hold on. Okay, so I don't know if I showed you this already, but everybody here had on the red and black and white except for T-Top. T-Top had on some army fatigue pants and a bright bright orange sweater. Shirt, not sweater. You can look right here. You see Murda Mook. Him and Cal got on red, black, and white, matching. Brizz Rawsteen got on black pants, white shirt, red letters. The hat, Bulls. Chicago, that's a whole nother thing. First three letters is Chi, which is Tachion. That's to your chi, your sexual energy. Boom. But anyway, back down. We have here T-top, as you can see, with a yellow shirt and some fatigue pants on. Right? He's at war. Oh, and not him. That's the message that's being conveyed. It's a war going on. It's a battle. It's a battle. Battle rap. Rap means to hit something repeatedly, sharp. What are they hitting us with? EMF waves. Pulses. EMPs. From EMFs via EMPs. Right? Yes. Okay, so I don't even know. I lost. Then you got TT, which is titty, slang term. T-top, he's overweight guy. He has some breasts. No disrespect to anybody, and I'm trying to be disrespectful. I'm just conveying knowledge. But everything I'm saying, it's not something that he's trying to do. Because if it was something he was trying to do, I really don't think that he would be that overweight. So this just goes to show that there's a agenda, there's a hand behind the scene. Everything, your height, your weight, your shape, the time you wake up, everything is a code. Every single thing is a code. And I'm saying we need to figure out these codes. You see the mirror right here? 31 and 13. And 13 is definitely powerful. 31 is powerful too. That's a powerful mirror right here, Cal. And that just happens to be, not Callie, his name is Cal, not Callie. Then there's another mirror right here, boom, 39 and 31. Oh, 39, 39 and 93, 39, 93. What a coincidence. LIC, lining right up with URL. That's interesting. This is also very interesting. I just caught this Tesla number right now. ICO is the 3, the 6, and the 9. That's very interesting. Very interesting. That Tesla combination there. But over here with the Mook. This double O, I did it right here. It's an O, it's another O. You put a line, boom, when you have eyes watching. I showed it in this video. I mean, not this video. In the last video, this is the dome over the earth. They're in there. The people in there are watching. These are advanced beings. They're watching. But overall, what I'm getting so far is something with the sun. The sun is sending out pulses of electromagnetic frequencies. Pulses of that. Something's going to happen. The pulse is either going to get too strong and it's going to drive humanity crazy, or it's going to, overdo humanity, or the sun is going to go out, which I don't see that happening because everything in here says it's going to get hotter. Something is going to impact. Something is going to land. And that is going to be the downfall of humanity, possibly the end. Now, I'm not saying it's to scare people. I'm really not. There's a way out of this. I showed you the thing over here with the waves. This is the answer. Your thoughts, your frequencies. This doesn't look like anything. Don't worry about the white part. Worry about the black part. What I try to show you right here is that when you're thinking, this is how your thoughts go. As you're thinking right now, your thoughts is doing this up and down, up and down. What they need to do is do it closely, right next to the last thought, right next to the last thought, right next to the last thought, right next to the last thought. This is what a lot of monks try to do with meditation. Meditation teaches you to block out and just focus on one thing. That's one of the reasons why our thoughts are fragmented, because they teach us to focus on too many things. When you focus on too many things, your thoughts don't align the way they should. And this is why we have poor concentration. Or this is why when they overwhelm us specifically with a bunch of things to fragment our thought like that. Because once you fragment a person's thought, guess what happens here? You see this second wave? This is your wave right here, the bottom one. Somebody else institutes their wave. This is their thought. So now you have a DNA looking strand. And then this is the beings that's up here putting that wave in there. That's their thoughts. Somebody else is influencing your thoughts now. Then there's the virus in the program running right through as a flat line. This, boom, makes a spear. If it's done right, I didn't draw it too well. It's kind of sloppy. So, but if it's not sloppy, this right here will be right on the line. And boop, it will be right there, and it'll be a perfect circle. Boop, perfect circle. Perfect circle, perfect, a bunch of circles split in half. And when you put this circle with this line through the middle split in half, what does it look like? This flat earth. Boom. I don't want anyone to be fearful. It's a way out of this. Because it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's about how you want to survive it. You want to overcome it by going to a higher dimension? Or do you want to sit here and go through the trials and the perils of being here and trying to struggle through it? It's like being homeless and hungry and poor and dirty for 40 years versus somebody saying, listen, I can teach you how to make money, start your own business, and you could be a billionaire. Not a millionaire, billionaire, and live lavish. You got a choice. You say, well, I'm too lazy to do that. If you're too lazy to do this, then you're going to go through what you go through. If you're not too lazy to do this, and at the Om Institute, we'll teach you how to do that. It's not that deep, but it all surrounds sex. Everything, the whole matrix is sex. You've seen everything I talked about in here is pretty much it. All of this stuff is, and it's not just these guys. It's other people too. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's life you look at is going to tell you about the amp and stuff like that. He's wearing orange. T-Top's wearing orange. That represents the sun. The fatigue is the battle or the war that's coming between us, people, humanity trying to survive. I don't know if I did this. September's the 9th month. The battle took place on September the 7th, which was a Saturday, Saturn day. Told you about the Saturn. Boom. It was 4 people. 4 is a square, flat earth, square. Tell you in the Bible the 4 corners of the earth. Because it's really not, it's a spear, but it's not a spear, so to speak. Without getting too, whatever. It's a spear and it's not a spear, if you get what I'm saying. Because it's really like, so to speak, like this. And it has a dome over it. It's hard to explain. I'm doing a poor job. And you'd put a dome over this. Boom. And a dome. Boom, right here. But this is not open. This, if you will, it's like, think of it like this. Like this, the dome has a part right here. Boom. It's terrible, the circle I did just now. But don't worry about that. You get the concept. Boom. This is the earth. This is the dome that is in. This is actually the part of the motherboard. That's why they call this Mother Earth. It's the motherboard. And if you really want to be connected to it, you have to get more in tune with sex. The key to all of this is sex. That's it. Most of us are doing it wrong, and I don't mean physically how we stroke is wrong. I mean our ideologies and outlook is wrong. A lot of things that we think is taboo is not taboo. A lot of things that we think is okay is not okay. It's our mentality toward a lot of things. We don't know how to live and let live. And at the same time, we don't really know how to have an orgasm versus an orgasm. Sex and intercourse are not the same thing. You have intercourse, that's the lowest level. Sexual intercourse, that's the next highest level. And sex, which is the ultimate level. That's what we're doing. We're telling you, you're going to have to learn how to have sex. Not intercourse, not sexual intercourse, sex, in order to tap into the Creator. Sex is not even always physical. Sometimes there's no physicality to it. But it's about understanding what sex does. Sex actually, this program that I showed you right here, that we're in, that's coming to an end, because that's all it's doing, just coming to an end. This program that's coming to an end, guess what? This program is not the first time. It's been done before and before and before and for countless times. Everything that we experience in life right now is the sum total. Our so-called personality is the sum total of all those other programs, bits and pieces, the main things that we need from those other programs. But the more we experience this program, the more it makes us crazy, because it's overwhelming having all this different type of person. Because in one program you could be super poor, in another program you're rich, in another program you're a mass murderer, in another program you're a humanitarian. Having all these conflicts in us makes us a little crazy, and that's kind of what we getting to the point right now. I see ST right here, which is street, which connects to road, Old Town Road. The road that's right here in RD Road. So this is some of what I'm doing right now. If y'all want to learn more about what we call Gaga, which is sex is the gateway to source, EYS, embrace your sexuality, women are gods, how and why, Tachyon energy, the magnetic sexual energy, and countless other things. You want to know more about the 13 signs, what they call astrology. It's not 12, it's 13. If you want to learn these things, leave a comment. We'll talk to you about it. But, this is some real stuff that you might want to get involved with. There's something that you might want to. I just realized the two O's even look like TT, the breast. Boom, breast. Boom. The W, Rawsteen, breast. Even look like that. When you think of breast, you will automatically think sexual. Yes, that's true. But it's also about nurturing. Mother, ma. And then when you do a certain other thing to it, pardon me, you get Allah, God. This is so deep. I'm gonna end this video for right now. I got a few other videos to make. I got this guy named Nature Boy that's going around trying to stop my work, stop me from doing this and getting this information out there. So I gotta handle that dude real quick. You know what I'm saying? Make a little 5-10 minute video. Not even 10, probably like 3 minutes. Nah, about 5. And just, smash his crown real quick. But other than that, this is what we doing. If you wanna learn, leave a message. If you can't leave a message, email is AROBHOLLYWOOD @gmail. AROB Hollywood HOLLYWOOD @gmail. ARobHollywood @gmail.com. That's how you hit us up. Also, I'm on Facebook as Vermont Princ, VA''MON space PRINC. VA''MON space PRINC. And we on our group page is the Om Institute. THE space AUM space INSTITUT. Institute without the E at the end. That's it. Alright then. Not your average priest. It's not your grandma's religion. I might not like you, but I love you. EYS, embrace your sexuality, because sex is the gateway to God. Women are gods. It's all about the supreme holiness of the woman. Rahul.